Hello and thank you for helping with this project. You should have received two files. Number one should be an MP3 file, which is what I need you to run the speech recognition on, and the second one will be a JavaScript file, which we are going to use to export the layers from After Effects. The first thing that I need you to do is to launch Adobe Premiere. From there, select New Project. From here, just hit OK. You don't need to give it a name. Hit Yes if you need to override it. On resolution, I want you to select AVC HD 1080p, AVC HD 1080p 30. Hit OK. Next, once it comes up, Adobe Premiere will look very similar to this. What I want you to do is to go down to where it says Window, Workspace, and select Meta Logging. Okay, once that happens, I want you to then go to where it says File, go to where it says Import, and go ahead and bring in the file that I gave you. Hit OK. This I've already done speech recognition on, so it looks like this. Initially, yours will not have that. So what I need you to do, yours will be blank here. What I would need you to do is I want you to go to the Metadata tab, go down to where it says Speech Analysis, and way at the bottom right, there's a button that says Analyze. It most likely will be hidden. It will be something like this where you can barely see it. Find it, hit Analyze. Make sure that speech is turned on, quality to the highest, and identify speakers turned off. Hit OK. Adobe will launch Adobe Media Encoder, which is going to recognize all of the speech into text. That will take some amount of time, so it's going to take about 1:30. So I'm going to pause the video, and then we will continue from there. Well, I guess it's going pretty quick, so we'll let it go. Once it does this, I want you to go back into Premiere, and now you will see what it thinks was said throughout the speech. There will be mistakes here, and that's what I need you to clean up. So what I want you to do is to select the original thing and make sure that then you have the source window open. Assuming you're not running at a reduced resolution the way I am here, you should be able to see your MP3 file sitting over here. And as you play through it, the individual words that were said will light up over here. I want you to take the ones where there's mistakes and just double click on it and say whatever it said, whatever it should say. So here it should say welcome. This word over here should not exist, so right click and delete it. And if for some reason we needed to insert an extra word after this one, just hit insert and fill it in with whatever you need to do. Bottom line, once you get done, what I need from you is whatever was said here to match what is actually in the transcript of the file. Once you do that, I want you to close down Adobe Premiere. You do not need to save. Open up Adobe After Effects. After Effects will look like this. If this is the first time you do this, I need you to change some preferences. Go to Edit, Preferences, General, and make sure right here where it says allow scripts to write files and access network, make sure that that is selected. By default it is not. Next, I want you to go down to where it says Media and Disk Cache and select Create Layer Markers from Footage XMP Metadata. Make sure that that is on. Once you do that, hit OK. I want you to then to go to File, Import, and select the file that you just recognized. In our case, it's called Gina. Hit OK. Next, I want you to take this and drag it down into this window, and if you do that right, you should end up with a marker with a layer that has markers for every single word that was said. As you can see here, see how the words are lighting up. So I want you to go over here, select File, go down towards the Script, select Run Script File, and select the JavaScript file that I gave you. It should be named export text.jsx. The second you hit Run, it will then open up, runs it, but then you get this save window. Don't be confused by this. This is meant to come up. It's asking you what you want to save the text as. I want you to give it the same name as this with an underscore of text. In our case, it will be Chicago Gina Q underscore text dot txt. Hit save. Next it's going to ask you what should it save the times as. Again, same as the original name, Chicago Gina Q underscore, but this time I want it to be called time dash txt. Hit save, and now you should be done, but you might want to verify that what you're setting may make sense. You should end up with 2 extra text files in here. If you double click on one of them should have every single word that was said after your corrections. The second text file is the time code when those words occur. Okay, I need you to send me all 3 files. I know that I sent you this one originally, but that was before the speech recognition. After the speech recognition happens, it actually gets embedded in the file, so I need the original MP3 and the 2 text files that you have generated. Take all 3 of those, email those to me, and we're good to go.